What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to a different perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy, because we dropping gems over here. I came across a video talking about this whole situation with OnlyFans and why it's being shut down, and I done found the true reason as to who's behind all this stuff going down, from the hub, OnlyFans, and who knows what other adult content type platforms will be affected by this and by this group or by these groups of people, right? So I had to do some research on what this woman is talking about to make sure that it was true, and she nailed it. She absolutely nailed it. So let's dive in. Y'all about to learn what's really going on behind OnlyFans and the hub. Y'all boys, girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
This was gonna.
So it's being reported that OnlyFans is banning pornography starting in October.
Yes, this is happening, and the people who advocate for the rights of sex workers have been screaming about it and warning that this was going to happen for months now, but nobody was listening. Let's talk about how we got here, why this happened, and why we're not even close to being done with it yet. So most people know that there was a massive scandal involving the hub not too long ago. I don't want to go into specifics because I don't have the time and I don't want this video taken down, but there was content that was unacceptable on their website. This sparked a movement that's colloquially known as trafficking hub, cancel porn. You've probably seen the icons on TikTok here, but the trafficking hub movement was advertised as a movement to hold the hub accountable, whether that be taking down the website as a whole or just better regulation on the website. That was the goal, is it was targeting the hub.
Now, let's pause that for a second. I looked it up, what she's talking about with trafficking hub and all this type of stuff, and she couldn't be more true. Now, if you don't understand the hub, part of the reason why the hub has been able to get away with so much for so long is, now back in the day, the hub was able to get away with some things like having copywritten content on their platform because they proclaimed, hey, we're like YouTube in the sense that any user can get on, create an account, and upload whatever content that they please. So you can't put it on us that we're putting this stuff on our website. It is our users that are putting this stuff on our website. So for a while, the hub has been dealing with a lot of heat coming their way in regards to how they structure their platform and their policies.
Trafficking hub, though, was a movement aggressively backed by a very evangelical extremist organization called Exodus Cry. Exodus Cry is puritanical and Christian. That's a group of people that don't like pornography. The original Trafficking Hub hashtag has over 2 million signatures, so you can imagine they've gotten a lot of money from this movement.
Everything she's saying is true. I looked it up.
Exodus Cry was only getting so far by pressuring the hub itself, so they went after the people who literally give them their money, MasterCard, Visa, and whatnot. The credit card companies, feeling pressure from these organizations and not wanting to be associated with the hub, decided to cut ties. And now the hub only allows verified content creators, or something like that. I don't actually understand the exact specifics, but they got rid of the majority of their content. There's a larger conversation to be had about how liable the hub is for the content that was found on their website and what the consequences of that should be. But the success they had with severely crippling the hub has only emboldened Exodus Cry.
So, to better understand, if you haven't been in the loop with what's going on, specifically with the hub, going back to them, is like she said, only verified content creators have been able to upload content, meaning people had to show proof, kind of like how Tinder is, show proof that you are who you say you are, and the content that you upload only belongs to you. So they're expecting for you to be in the videos that you're posting to their platform. So anything that wasn't that or didn't look like that was removed from the website.
Exodus Cry, an organization that wants to make everything down to strip clubs illegal, has the backing and funding of millions of people who think that the organization is just trying to protect sex workers. Trafficking Hub was a movement advertised as justice for sex workers and hold the hub accountable, but nobody bothered to read the mission statement of the organization that was funding it. OnlyFans is just the next domino in the entire industry of dominoes. Exodus Cry and other organizations like it know that credit card companies is where they can hold these websites by the balls. Sex workers' rights advocates saw this coming a mile away because they knew as soon as they could get the largest company in the industry to fold, they could get the rest of them to fold by the same method.
And the largest company in the industry that they're speaking of is the hub.
Because if the hub can't afford to play ball with the credit card companies, OnlyFans sure can't either. Exodus Cry, despite being a right-wing puritanical organization, has successfully gotten millions of dollars from both sides of the line, so why would they stop? OnlyFans is just the beginning, and the sooner people realize that, the sooner we can start to counteract it, because they are not even close to done.
So when you think about it, it makes perfect sense for OnlyFans to be like, oh, well, look, we're going to get rid of pornography on our platform altogether. Real soon. Come October, we're done with it.
Start listening to sex rights advocates, because if you were listening to them, you would have seen this coming a long time ago.
Now, she says, start listening to the sex rights advocates, but just like any organization, there are flaws. When I read a little bit deeper into some of these organizations that she's speaking of, it's not as pretty as they may make it seem to be. You know what I'm saying? Just like with any religion out there, how there's things that go on within the religions, that how they treat people. Some of these organizations have that fault as well, right? So when you think about what these organizations have been able to do as far as going after the credit card companies, that was the perfect thing that they could have done in order to fight against these adult websites, was to go after the credit card companies. Because if the credit card companies aren't going to deal with them, then it's going to be very difficult for them to accept money on their platform. Because doing a little bit more research into this, it seemed as though these adult websites, these adult platforms, only really take credit cards as forms of payment. So if you're going after the credit card companies, then these guys will have to change the way they accept payments, which will leave these holes wide open for potential scammers to get in and create fake currency or to steal currency from elsewhere in order to pay for this service that they're receiving from these websites. So they're only using credit cards from my understanding. So going after the credit card companies makes perfect sense. Now, going back to the OnlyFans girls. Sorry, ladies, a bunch of y'all no longer the bosses and entrepreneurs that y'all thought y'all were gonna be for however long y'all thought y'all were gonna be it. I know a lot of y'all thought, hell, look at me. I think I got another 5 to maybe 10 years of a decent looking body as long as I stay in shape for these men to want to pay for me. Now that's coming to a halt real quick. What you gonna do next? There may be a platform that come out that is similar to OnlyFans that will accept only this type of content. I feel like that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a new adult company that's going to emerge from the dust of the OnlyFans fall so that these women can have a platform to do what they do. Oof, only time will tell. Only time will tell, but y'all know what time it is. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more. As always, you can follow your boy on the gram and Twitter. It's right here at Artofkickz. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. See ya.